that he has. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
7 o'clock.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate is Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, no left
1-0.
Raimel Tapia.
2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First offering.
The second baseman.
Brendan Rodgers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
2-1, here it is. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
That is good. The right fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Trevor Story would be next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. So now here is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Grab a bat and pinch hit now, and they'll be looking for at least a fly ball. And he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Stanton takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to the plate. And there's out number 2. And now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Taken off the outside as a breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3. Joey Gallo will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. C.J. Cron is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in the scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Their count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Ready now is Clay Holmes. And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sam Hilliard. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Herman Marquez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Raimel Tapia is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Marquez, base runner at first with one out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now
Brendan Rodgers bats next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Popped up. Rodgers over to his left. 2 down. And now here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hard liner to center field. Hilliard able to track it down for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Trevor Story will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Hit in the air to center field. Hilliard is in his tracks now. And he's got it for the first down. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's Ryan McMahon now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he falls behind 0-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is on the move. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Number 35.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Oh, look at this. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. The batter will be Sam Hilliard, struck out in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Lined into right, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Raimel Tapia waits on deck. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3-1. Here it is. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge. Not only.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A couple of hits lead. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 35, play 4.
Kyle Higashioka will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 66.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Higashioka goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Up next, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning. Well, the play's been made, and with it comes. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57.
In now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next up is Charlie Blackmon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Sharp ground ball to third. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Trevor Story flew out last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
C.J. Cron stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. No hits to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. On to the... And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And boy, didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. 1-1. Taken to strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Giancarlo Stanton now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Blackman looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Twins manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Scott Ober comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Joey Gallo now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there is strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The first baseman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The third baseman, number 24, lmannican. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Prone on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. So 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Elias Diaz becomes out number 2 this inning, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Garrett Hampson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now the first pitch. Wandy Peralta is in to start things off. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 12. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Aaron Judge will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far.
Nope,
lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0. That's
2-0
ball
now.
2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. LeMahieu on third with 2 out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a
Foul tip held on to behind the plate, and he comes through. So now into the box is Garrett Hampson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. Luis Severino answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So next to hit is Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no. Julian Fernandez enters from the pen to start. first pitch on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
No. Hey.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run push, it has to make you feel good.
Tyler Kinley, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around that strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
I got 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Gallo leads off second with nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Rougned Odor now, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Rogers scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Clint Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 77.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Aaron O'Day enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 56.
Trevor Story steps in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Last strike now for Colorado. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Green pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.